It's an option. I would still need to get power to this thing though. It's a thought. Anyway, I'll worry about that in a minute. There we go. How's it going, everyone? Welcome. Thank you for tuning in. Showing up. My name's Nico. I go by Cointrick and Cointrick Twitch online. And tonight we're going to be playing some New World. I'm checking my encoder really quick. Make sure everything's where it's supposed to be. It looks like it is. Okay, sweet. Oh, that's my book bag back there. Okay. I love this streaming setup so much more than when I was in the opposite corner of this room. Let's balance some of this sound really quick. All of the music is always so much louder in my headphones than I think it is for you guys. And I don't know how to change the volume of a specific feed to this without changing what you guys hear, because I don't want it to be too quiet for you guys as well. Some things you guys missed because I didn't live stream for this. I've leveled up a handful of things pretty decently, and I've respec'd entirely into strength because I'm going to be doing mining mostly. We'll see if anyone shows up in Discord wanting to play. I want to play as that guy. That thing. That's what I want. There's a new D&D Unearthed Arcana with a bunch of new character options for races that are specific to the Spelljammer setting. So there's they're not centered around this, but you get a lot more interesting things because Spelljammer is a setting that deals with space travel and like trans-dimensional or interplanar travel. So it's cool. It's interesting. So they've introduced like a new insectoid race called the Crythrene. And I realized that that checks a box for me. That was like one thing that they were missing. They have like feathered people, scaly people, furry people. They didn't have any insect people. And now I'm waiting for shard mind and playable like tree people or plant people. So I'm waiting for those to come along, but I feel like those may come in like a dark sun type setting. I don't know. We'll see. We'll find out. All right. The last thing I was doing was I was leveling my... Hold on. I'm just going to make an executive decision and I'm going to lower the music volume. Movie volume. Vocals, voiceover volume, music. Yeah. Enable audio in background. If enabled, game audio will continue to play while window is minimized. I didn't know that was something you could turn off and on, but hey, now we have our regular like music that I can hear the entire time. Let's turn it off and just see what it... peace and quiet. I think that's a good volume. It looks like a good volume on my end. I am just gonna keep running over here. It's what I've been doing. And then I have two things that I need to go into Amarine for. So I may defeat Star Excavation Ravager. But it says level 25. Is this... I thought those were like Starstone, which is the next one after Amarine. So I may respond to an Amarine LFG. Anyone looking for a DPS for Amarine? This is something I should probably just knock out. Then again, you don't really get a whole lot for doing that. Alright, let's go to my mining site then. Whoop. I do that every time. We lacking chill members. I feel like that's not something I would just openly share with people.
My life. Choose your next contribution to our cause.
Defeat every Star Excavation Abomination. Don't you normally have to do that anyway? Like to finish it? There's no way to skip those. Woo! Hold on. Okay, yeah. Let's make sure I don't have really anything in my inventory for this. The Big Guild Alliance kicked my boy running Treasury out. Yeah, it's like the game has introduced like this really weird system of like guild politics, which like I don't really want to have to think about that. That's like way too like real world shit for me. Another thing that I did is I decided to craft a higher quality bag. So now I have a lot more carry capacity because I was going out and like gathering minerals and I couldn't even complete a single run before I was just encumbered. I don't know if he's a quest mob, but I've never been tasked with killing him. This is where I leveled up my my gathering so much, my harvesting. Because there's a bunch of just herbs that grow here in like huge clusters. I need to turn in, what was it? Was it 40 rugged leather? Which means I need, oh man. 160 coarse leather, which means I need, hold on, 320 rawhide, I think. I don't skin as quickly as I used to because I don't have all of my points in dexterity, but that's okay. I still have a bag that reduces the weight of skinning items, so that'll help a little bit. Yeah, see what I mean? Huge clusters of herbs here. And apparently those are good to sell in the auction house. I didn't know this, but that's like the main piece of advice I was getting from people, is just like look for sell orders from people, or no, buy orders from people who want like menial stuff. Basically, people are too lazy to go out and gather things like this and just run out and press a button. But the kind of stuff that you can sell for that is, it's not typically a, like, if it's these, then maybe you can sell them for like a cent each. So you would need to sell 10,000 of them to make 100 gold. I wish the chat had like a little ping every time somebody sent a message. So many boar. What is up there? There's some sort of structure that, I don't know, or like a pile of wood or something. I don't think I can make that jump. Oh, hey, check that out. Yeah, whatever this is. Why is this here? And how are you normally supposed to get here? Where am I? Oh, this is a completely different area. I goofed. I half goothin. Yeah, I don't really want to go in there. If I go around this way. Oh boy. If I go in there, it's just gonna let out down here. So I'll cut that step out. I'll just jump down. Finally about to be done with all those minor healing potions I made forever ago. Yeah, this is a starting area. The stuff here is like level 4. This is one of the first places you land when you begin the game. Who all is online right now? Maybe just Kokum or Plummy. Yeah, Kokum's online. So you're racist in chat. Free XP. It does slow me down just a little bit though when I do that. Amarine, one missing. Hold on. Need DPS. No. Divine G, you got one? I don't think he understands how global chat works. I think that was supposed to be a direct response to me, but he just posted in global. I have Discord interviews. I spoke with the people of Armodia. Armodia is, I think, the largest guild in the server. Hey, yo, is that Kevin? Oh my god. Cancel him. Ooh, by the way, guys, I got no proof. Yeah, Sora on this server seems to just like log in and just start shit for no reason. How do people have time to just like, what are they doing in game? Are they all just like in the city? Or different cities, just using the whole game as just a giant chat room? I was in Armodia, sadly. Oops, somebody's mining iron. He's the same level as me. Luckily, it's not the iron exactly that I'm super focused on here. I do need to collect a decent amount of it because I need it for quests. Woo! Here we go. This is what I need. I need to make a beeline over to that star metal. There's like 20 iron veins in this tiny route, so I'm not super worried about it. There's still 3 iron veins behind me, so hopefully he'll just be slowed down by that. Or their mining level might not be high enough to mine star metal in the first place. I have this route down to like a science now. I don't know how Cookham leveled up his mining so quick. Well, maybe not quickly, because he has been online, like physically in the game, much longer than I have been. Go for the one on the right. Go for the one on the right. Yeah, give me this big one. That's right. I tell you what. Okay. Actually, I think the other one does give you more experience. Now that I remember, because I think this one gives you like 256, and I think the other one gives you like 320 something. 263. And then from there, you jump down here. I'm sure he finished those iron veins. You jump down here, you go in the cave, you mine 2 silver veins, then you go between the waterfalls, there are 2 more silver veins, and then you traverse up the mountain, and there's 2 more silver veins, a platinum vein, and I think 5 iron veins up there. That's a different dude. It's a long route and it's kind of tedious. Is he recalling? Or is there something back there that I don't know about? I sort of need to be collecting the river crests and stuff to get the moats. No, maybe he was just eating something. Why is he skipping the silver vein right here? He can track it. If he can mine star metal, he can track silver. Maybe he's just trying to make a beeline to the other, like, higher quality resources? Or he's just focused on collecting iron specifically? I don't know. Yeah, he may be trying to like sprint directly to the platinum vein that's at the top. I don't know why. I don't think you can smelt platinum anywhere yet still. Procurement officer. How official sounding. Yeah, it looks like he's trying to make it up to the that platinum. He's probably gonna make it there before I do, to be completely honest. Or maybe he doesn't know it's there because he's mining iron now. Really? There we go. I was like, I know I've made this jump millions of times. Not millions, literally, but I've definitely made that jump like 20 or 30 times. The ledge detection probably needs some work. Why is he not at all concerned with gathering the silver? Maybe he's just collecting iron and star metal because they're selling for a lot in the auction house? Potentially? I don't know. I don't really have a good reasoning for that. It sounds like he's mining the gold veins that are over here now. He's got a really good pickaxe as well. Just by the speed that he's going through these. And it looks like the star metal down there has not spawned yet. I may be able to get this one and then one more. $135. Now I can track platinum. I can track everything except for lodestone and orichalcum, and I can mine everything except for orichalcum. With 20 more mining, I'll be able to... Hey! There we go. With 20 more mining, I'll be able to track lodestone, and then 20 after that, I'll be able to mine orichalcum. And then 25 after that. My god, what a long road. I wonder if I wouldn't just be better off, like, just going into one of the, like, super high-level areas and just, like, seeing what's there. Because in my tiny brain, I imagine, like, higher level area means higher quality resources? There is, like, some degree of, like, he just doesn't seem to be going after all of the same resources that I am. I'll take everything that I can get. But I'm also trying to mine the things that I know will, or I suspect will give me more experience. I wish, like, one, like, just, like, creature comfort or, like, quality of life improvement that would probably go a long way would be if they added, like, a count for how much golden Azoth you have just below where your bag is so that you don't need to open up your inventory to see that stuff. Oh, is this guy in here mining now? No. If he is, I'm gonna mine the gold first, since I know he wants that, but he doesn't really seem keen on getting silver. I think one like run, if filling up my bag and only mining, I think I can get like 4 levels. So if I was just doing this, it would take a long time. But now that I can track star metal, it'll probably be a little bit easier to find a new route that might have more like higher quality minerals and not just like a ton of iron and silver. This is a good spot to start. How do we both... I always miss like one of the iron veins that's up there. Granted, this time I like just blitzed past everything because I didn't want to miss the platinum and all of the gold. What are the... Hold on, because I have quest objectives here and I don't know what they are. Search chests for steel blades in Hecker's Haven. And then defeat first mate Misher. Oh, whoops. Let me go back here and do that. That was another silver vein that I missed. So there's actually 3 here. So there's 3 here. And there's 4 inside Hecker's Haven, like in where the decks and stuff are. So there's 7. And then 2 more in a cave, 2 more on the waterfall. 10, 11, and then 1 on top of the mountain. So 12 total? Am I gonna wait for this guy? No, I'm probably gonna go in. I'm gonna look for those chests that I need for the other mission. Oh, what do I get at 100 harvesting? Probably nothing. Actually, no. I think you can get what is it? It's like a kind of silkweed. It isn't silkweed, but it's a kind of like hemp. It is silkweed. Okay, I'm an idiot. That looks exactly... How is that different from hemp? Another bonus of putting all of my stats in strength is that my hatchet is very, very strong now. I'm also sort of like passively looking for a 2-handed axe to use as well. Two, and then I need 1 more. There we go. Then I need to kill Misher, and I should be fine. What is this? Brilliant. Die, turkey. Hey, timing. That's not Misher, that is his pet. I didn't realize that guy was attacking me. Oh, I can equip my my satisfying meals now. Also, I just realized. Let me skin this since I can. And then there's Misher. There we go. That's both of those done. By now, I can typically run back up the mountain and some of the iron should be back, but I don't normally run this at the same time that someone else is. Okay. It looks like there's a handful here. I need like a goodly amount of just ore to finish the quest items that I'm supposed to make. I think the other guy that was with me may have also just skipped these. And there's one really easy way to find out. I can just run back up this mountain and see. There's a silver vein that I missed down there. Well, it's not the silver vein that's normally up here.
My bad, I just saw your message.
Hey, what's up? Oh, no worries. How you doing? Can you make anything with orichalcum yet?
I'm getting real close. I keep on like farming up more stuff right now because for the most part I need like 150 most skills in order to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I can make the orichalcum. I know that for a fact.
How? There's no smelter that's rank 5.
You don't need it. It's actually bugged right now.
Oh.
You only need it's 4, but that was at once 5 at any point in time. So I go to Brightwood. They have a T5, T4 smelter there, and it works just fine.
Okay. So I have a bunch of platinum I haven't been able to do anything with.
Well, even so, platinum is for jewelry, so
yeah.
That's gonna be a little bit tougher for me. It's jewelry. I'm not focusing on jewelry that much. I've been trying to get into it also. So like as of right now, I've got smelting at 157, literally a fraction away from 158. Woodworking 153, leather 145, stone 124, weaving 110, engineering 105, armoring. The next time I go up there, I'll be 100 something. So I can do star metal whatever here in a second, but. So a little ways away. My thing is I can get anything I needed to up to like 150 pretty easily, but I've been slowly trying to do all of them together.
Yeah, focusing on one thing is really fast, but like when you get to a point where you're like, oh, I really want to craft a jewel or like this specific piece of armor, then it's like, hey, you also need like layered leather, and then shit, like you haven't been working on leatherworking at all.
Exactly. So instead of buying the pieces I needed to craft whatever, I could be able to just craft everything at any point in time.
Yeah.
It's here pretty soon. But, and I've been doing some of the side quests and all that because I've definitely been slacking on my leveling. So I'm gonna get like 150. I'm just gonna get like 55 real quick, and I'll probably go back to farming my ass off and everything again. We just tried doing Dynasty, but we just kept failing there at the end.
Oh.
Brian was doing fine with everything, but he kept on crashing, and then the tank kept on dying, and then I wasn't doing much better. Dynasty's hard, yo.
I haven't done it. I'm level 40, and the only excavation I've done is Amrain.
You haven't done Starstone or Depths yet?
Nope.
Oh shit. I'm actually up on Starstone right now for this one group, but do you have any of the orbs? We can just knock it out real quick.
I don't think I do. We were talking about it before. The game doesn't, I don't think, give you an orb for Starstone.
Correct. I know. It's actually I might be able to make one. After I run to the spot, maybe after I finish this run, this should be pretty quick. Starstone's easy. I can probably almost solo, to be honest. You streaming right now?
I am. Yeah.
Okay. I was like to know that, make sure I don't like say something I shouldn't.
I mean, you can say literally anything as long as it's not like a pejorative slur.
I mean, I've definitely, a lot of things have slipped in my vocabulary before, so.
I made a new bag. It's made like a world of difference. I made one of the rugged leather bags finally.
The rugged leather? Oh,
Yeah.
I can make the tier 3 ones, the green ones, the green ones for like plus 150 to 200 encumbrance.
Hey, I mean, that would be dope. Can I give you the resources to make those? I mean, when you're done hitting 55 or doing whatever you're doing.
I'm just gonna do this one run. It should only take me like maybe 20 minutes if we take our time.
Okay.
All I really need is the rune of holding. I think I should have everything else.
Woof.
So
Okay.
It should be
Money is the one thing I do not have.
it costs like 500 gold, and there's like no way of getting around it.
Yeah, I know.
I might actually have enough for you. And I'm already trying to rush through this shit. Like I don't have my armor on yet. God damn it.
Where is a good place to level up mining?
So what I do, I'm pretty sure it's not very efficient. There's one of two things I do. I either just literally just mine boulders right outside of like Windsward, go in, craft all of it, and then if I'm able to find something for a sell order, I do. If not, I just store it for a little bit and then use it for town projects. If not, then I'd go to Everfall, do the PvP mission, and on that path is about 20 or so veins of iron ore, and before I go back and recall, I usually go hit all the spawns about 2 or 3 times in a row, get about 1,000 gold ish, go turn in those missions, get about 1,000 faction gems or whatever you want to call them, and then I smelt that ore, condense it down, and use it. Because like I said was before, like I don't ever try to do like one thing at a time. I try to like knock out as many projects as I can altogether.
Yeah, I've been in Windsward. If you go on the easternmost side, there's typically always like 2 faction things that we can do there between Pucker's, not Pucker, Puckett's Pride and Hecker's Haven. And there's also like a line, if you follow the mountain, there's like 13 silver veins, like 20 something iron veins, a platinum vein, 6 gold veins, and 6 star metal veins.
Sign out too, we're not jumping into it, but they released the population of all the servers yesterday, and Pahruli is one of the lowest of the low population on all the servers. Like I think it's the 3rd lowest. I'm like, that would make sense.
Hey.
But so I think the other people like Brian and Cooper are gonna wait a little bit. If people join up, great. If not, then we'll just use our token and like research and find a better server.
Okay.
But for the most part right now, we're not rushing in anything. This is something we can't do ourselves right now.
I didn't even realize they had like opened up that option to move servers.
Yeah, it just got released like today, I think it was.
Nice.
Finally started getting 500 gear score weapons too, but yet I can't use any of them because not only are not the right weapons, but gotta be level 55 for it. So I'm like,
Leveling isn't really that hard until you reach like the end of what you can do in the main quest line. The main quest line will honestly, like, it for me, it typically guides me through a lot of stuff. and then I'll pick up a bunch of random stuff as I go from like the town boards. Frizzy, what's up? Welcome. How's it going? Do you always have chat in sub only mode? No, I am doing that currently because I'm trying to get more people to watch on YouTube so that we can hit the watch time for the channel to monetize. Once we can do that, then I can get a lot more like sponsorships and partnerships and stuff like that, and it'll take a load off of like everything else that I have to do to monetize on Twitch, especially since I'm not a Twitch partner.
Monetizing is the hardest thing I've ever done. I spent $4,000 on a video in Ocean City, and I think it increased my total watch hours by like 110. I'm like, that does not seem like it was worth $4 grand.
No. Wow, that was a lot of money. Where did the money go though?
So I told people like over and over again that I'm like, hey, I'm gonna go out to the beach this day, and any bartender that recognizes me based on this conversation and like a month later or whatever, I will hand you $100. But the thing is, I have to record your reaction. Every single one of them remembered. And I'm like, all right, well, I'm a man of my word, as much as I hate that. So I was like, all right, well, there you go. And every one of them was like, all right, chill. They just like threw in their bucket and walked away. I'm like, this seemed a whole lot better on paper. Like,
I would have like shown up to hang out, not really to collect $100. I mean, $100 is nice, don't get me wrong, but I feel like those people kind of missed the point.
I literally fell off this edge for the first time ever. Cool. I've never died at that spot before. Wow, that's sad.
There are more iron veins here? Jesus. I need to see what the buy orders are like for like iron ore and iron bars.
Well, you can buy them usually sell orders are up between like 0.22 and 0.35 or so. I know that's because I buy a lot of them.
There's probably a lot of people on Twitch who are tuning in like, wait, why is he in sub only mode? Like, he doesn't have that many followers. I'm aware. I know, but this is what my people told me that I should do, so here we are.
Yeah, I'll put up as well.
I need to drop 6 pounds of stuff. It's not that much. What do I want to drop though? I'll drop silver since I have like over 1,000 in my inventory.
Silver's good for just experience. Personal opinion.
Yeah, you're not wrong. There's when I see other people running the same route as me, like about half of them typically just skip the silver veins. But I think it's
people do that though.
It's probably because no one's really trying to level up their jewel crafting right now.
True, but like I don't really either. But you turn that silver into gold and that gold into platinum, and in that process of doing so, like you use all of the silver. You need so much of it. It's freaking insane.
How much Azoth do I have? I may see if I can fast travel to Everfall.
Dude,
God.
Azoth is such a rare commodity now.
Yeah, I remember when I started, I was like, yeah, hell yeah, I'll fast travel everywhere. I'm constantly at the Azoth cap, but that might have also been because I was just doing quests over and over and over again.
And I keep on making things for other people, and I use Azoth to like upgrade it for like better luck modifiers.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, all right, cool. Let me make 4 things for you at 45 Azoth each. I'm like, there goes like quarter of my freaking stack. It's gonna take me a full day to get it back.
What's a good way to accumulate Azoth quickly?
Honestly, I just put a bunch of modifiers on my tools and I just farm. But I don't recall when I'm farming. It's not the best way, but it's the way that works for me, so.
blade, my life. Choose your next contribution to our cause.
Go to the forge first. Greenwood, coarse leather, and 8 linen. And I'm still encumbered! Alright, I need to make 8 of these, at least. I like... How do these people have so much time to just like troll global chat?
Dude, I don't know, man.
Okay, that's worrying. God damn
I need
it.
to start streaming, but I need to build an actual computer before I start streaming because my computer can't handle both New World and the client, like the OBS.
Yeah, I just spoke to my team yesterday about potentially upgrading my computer or building a new one. Because I've had it crash once already while I was live streaming. And it's like, it's just beginning to overheat because like, as games get better, they demand more out of the, like, all of your components. Isaac, what's up? Welcome back. How's it going?
I mean, I literally play off of a laptop right now, and the fact that it's even able to do as much as it is doing is nothing short of a miracle.
What can I do to lessen the weight of everything that I have? Here we go. I'll make some of these gems.
One, I gotta make you some better bags. That's gonna be helpful.
That's true.
Yeah, so my encumbrance right now, I can do up to 759.3.
Yep, not me. I think mine caps out at 470 something.
Yeah, we can work on the bags, and then also I think it's 200 strength. It's plus 20% encumbrance, so whatever your baseline is. What do you have statted right now, like perked out?
I'm statted for strength, but do you mean like what mods do I have on my bags?
No, I meant like, what is your strength like at right now?
160 something, I think. So I have plus 20 from that.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if that was 150 or 200 for that number. Like my strength is only at 184 now, but my dexterity is 57, and I'm trying to get that to 100 or 100 constitution as well, because I'm really more tanking than anything else right now.
Not what I meant to do, but there we go. Still encumbered. Alright, my jewel crafting is at 101, so that's cool.
Nice.
Let me see. See how many of these I can make.
I never knew there was an iron vein. Oh, you bitch. I want it. I hope you step on the Lego, you piece of shit.
Oh my god. For these. I should probably maybe actually just turn all my silver into gold. That might save me a lot of weight.
I don't ever mind gold. You can buy it for like essentially nothing off this our trade mart or trade post. So I just buy a shit ton of like gold and then just transfer all my silver ingots to gold or gold ingots.
Dude, it's criminal how little experience you get for making things for jewel crafting.
I mean, yeah, but it's kind of for the better though. I don't want everyone to have higher skills. I mean, I've been like watching a bunch of people on like YouTube and all that, like post their stats, like, oh, I've been level 60 for a while, I have all this stuff. They show their trade skills and like everything's at like 60. I'm like, most of mine are like basically 150 right now, and 60 I got on day one.
Iron ore at least sells for a decent amount.
Yeah, because it's extremely needed. Like to make one piece of like orichalcum ingot, whatever, it will take, say 4, 8, 8, 4, 32. It'll take roughly, I think it's what, 70 iron ore for one piece of orichalcum.
Jeez.
I think that's right. Because it's 4 for iron ore into an ingot. I'm sorry, no, it'd be 16. So 16 and 4, and then 4 and 16, so 64, 64. 128. I'm sorry, I did my math wrong. I think it takes 128 iron ore in order to make one orichalcum. Which in reality is not a whole lot of iron ore, but it's just those numbers add up.
insufficient items. Oh, did my thing not like refresh? Oh, I'm not encumbered anymore. And I have a little bit of gold. Now I have 260. Cool. Okay. What else? I was making like 2 more quest items. Except I sold all of my iron ingots and iron ore, so I can't do that.
What a dick. That was hilarious. Oh, I wish I recorded that.
What happened?
So you haven't done Starstone yet, but there's essentially these like laser fences kind of thing that kind of like prevent you from like walking through. You can get like a shield to like block it off, and just you walk right through with it. Well, the guy who was holding the shield was holding it for everyone to walk through, and when the last guy was walking through, he just turned it off. And the guy just got like zapped and immediately killed. He was like, dude, I'm so sorry. I accidentally hit the R instead of E. I'm like,
Sure.
just watch this guy die. I just thought it was funny. And everyone's laughing. Apparently, this might be the first time everyone has a mic, but no one's talking the whole time.
Alright, if I'm gonna go to Everfall. Oh, I can actually afford the fast travel. That's nice.
Yeah,
I have
small victory.
3 quests ready for turn in, but maybe I have the resources to finish some of these other ones too. Common regen potions? I don't know. I mean, I'm sure I have
Those are
some of
pretty easy to
those.
make. They're pretty quick to make.
15 common mana potions. Or wait, am I reading the right thing? Oh boy, 20 common regen potions? I don't think I have the regents to do that. Nope. Womp. Okay. That's fine. That just means I don't need to take anything out of my inventory to travel with me. Caleb Otis, what is up? Welcome. Thank you for tuning in on YouTube. I appreciate it. And Memes Onion, yo, thank you for the sub on Twitch. All subs, bits, tips, and donations go a long way to make sure that we can continue to do this full time. And I apologize for having sub only chat on, but I'm just trying to encourage more people to watch on YouTube. I should probably have a bot that just tells people like, hey, you can chat on YouTube. This definitely looks, that is a tier 5 smelter.
Yeah, I'm saying like it's all bugged right now. I don't know why though.
I didn't bring any of my flux with me because I'm an idiot.
Probably have like 2,000 at every single area.
I salute you,
I'm on the final boss at Star Center. And I'm,
never give up the fun.
Okay.
And in the end,
I
we will
don't think
emerge
we'll wipe, but we'll
victorious.
find out.
Oh, there it is. Greater Rune of Holding is 1,000 gold.
You need the Gladiator one.
Ah, okay.
500. Not Greater. I think you need Major. Major.
Yeah, Major is 500.
Yep.
Wait, how do I...
First round down.
I feel like it's smart to keep your house in like an area that your faction doesn't control. That way you can free recall there.
I don't have a house yet.
Ah,
Afford it.
I got
All
one.
my gold on
Early.
buying more resources to level my shit up.
All right, I need to take all of my flux. There we go, shell dust flux. And then that's tannin. And then all of my smelting stuff. Except not the gold. No, wait, yeah, I think you need gold to make silver.
No, you need silver to make gold.
Oh, right. Mo, you need gold to make platinum is what I meant.
Correct. And I think you also need more silver.
What is Fey iron?
Fey iron it's an uncommon form of iron that can be used in direct replacement for some tier 3 ingot replacements. So you can use Fey iron in place of steel.
Interesting.
Yes, and it's actually much better. And Starstone is done.
Yee!
That was easy as shit. Good job, guys.
I don't need to bring the star metal with me because I don't even have any steel. There we go. Literally just have too much stuff. Where are all these TikTok comments coming from?
Yeah, I posted another fake ID video yesterday, which was now my lowest viewed video that I've ever made for that series. So I'm clearly messing up right now.
Yeah, the algorithm is like bipolar.
It's been a little strange recently. I feel like overall, like almost everyone's having like extremely reduced views recently, at least in the last like week or so.
Have you seen that one guy? I think. Oh yeah, you have. His name is also Justin, where he just like he'll hop on whatever viral video already has like millions of views, and he'll just stitch it and say something completely unrelated. He'll just be like, "Yeah, that's cool, but did you know?" And then he'll just say something else.
I did a take on his he just hit 2 million views like a couple days ago, and that video has like 14,000 views. I'm like, what is going on here? I suck at this now.
Well, that's his brand. It tracks because like the algorithm knows that if he makes that kind of video, it's bound to do well.
True.
It's an ingenious brand. Like, it's very marketable because you can fit nearly any sort of ad placement inside of that kind of like model.
Yeah, that's a good point. I'm just salty.
I am also salty. I just like, I've done this long enough that I don't want to have to force myself to come up with these stories that got me like recognized in the first place. I'm glad that like my drink reactions are doing well because like that's a pretty endless source of stuff.
Yeah, that's true too. I do those on occasion. Just kind of depends on what I feel.
In general, I think the algorithm is pushing more like duets and stitches too.
Alright, you are in...
I'm in Windsward again.
Okay, I'm in there in a second.
Jeez. Need to be level 60 to use those. Level 39 to use a layered leather adventurous satchel. plus 231 encumbrance. What the fuck? You gotta think too, you have 3 bag slots, so.
Oh, true.
This one has 306.6 extra encumbrance. Or is it actually more because it has extra pockets? I think it's actually 393.6.
So extra pockets, it's a sliver of Adastone, whatever, which is something that I've mined probably 100,000 stone before, and I haven't got a single one, and I used about 20% luck modifier when I'm mining. And it's like super rare from mining boulders.
I'm just trying to do the math. Like if you had 3 of those bags and each one gives you like 400, then you would have 1,300 carrying capacity.
Yeah, that's about right. Not to mention too your storage from or was it furniture that you sometimes get?
Now that I have a house, I got the mining trophy to improve my mining odds. I have 95 platinum ingots. Oh yeah, there we go. Now I actually have room in my my vault again. Sort of.
I have probably 3,000 pounds of random crafting mods that I refuse to sell. Because as soon as I start crafting for real, I'll be able to make everything I need to.
Same.
That's not even including like leather and silk and stuff like that.
And each one individually weighs like almost nothing.
Yeah, true.
What is an expedition replica? Oh, okay. So you're trying to make the rugged leather bag, right?
Correct, the tier 3 one.
Hey, I could give you some Fey iron for it.
You keep that because I feel like you might want to keep on to that. If you want me to use it in the process, feel free. I usually just use my star metal because I have a lot of just laying around.
Oh, will that give you a higher chance for perks and stuff?
It increases the range, but the Fey iron is a higher minimum. So I think the Fey iron, it goes from like 295 to like 315, and then the star metal is like 290 to 320.
Oh, then I would have the star metal, yeah.
Yeah.
I have Satine though, if you want to use that for the cloth.
If you want me to.
Sure.
I think I have some silk laying around, so.
I just want to feel like I'm contributing something.
Oh, you don't have to worry about all that. What? Did I not finish the God? Fuck me.
I have, how much Fey iron do I have actually? 21. Yeah, grab that out of there. And then I don't think I have any mods for bags, or at least none that would specifically help with this.
I mean, if you have the sliver, then feel free to use that. I don't have any.
I don't think so.
I didn't do the quest right.
Let me see.
So I'm stupid.
No, the only one I have is the animal fang.
Yeah, I got a lot of. I could probably have 200 or 300 of those. And I think that decreases the weight of silk and hides. I'm sorry, on hides and leather or whatever in your inventory. Which I think you're better off if I just throw in some Azoth and get a random perk off of it.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Starting to get to the point where I'm like, I kind of know what I'm talking about with this, but I feel like anyone can come along and like call me out on it and like try to correct me, and I'm like, you're right.
To make 1 orichalcum ingot, you need 2 star metal. To make 2 star metal, you need 4 steel bars. To make 4 steel bars, you need 12 iron ingots, and to make 12 iron ingots, you need 48 iron ore. Which is like 2, I think that you can get that from like, if you have a proficiency bonus, you can get that from 2 mining nodes. But that's to make 1 ingot, and you need like typically 7 to 12 to make something.
Correct.
I'm glad I refined all my platinum though. I'm at 151 in smelting, so I can smelt orichalcum. I just can't use it for anything. I can't mine it.
Yeah, I can't mine it either. I'm getting close though. My mining's at 153.
Oh wait, can I make platinum settings and stuff? Dual crafting.
I think it's 110 in order to do it.
Lame. No, it's 100. I can do it.
Oh, is it? Alright, let me see what
I'm right behind you, by the way, if you want me to trade you anything.
let me see what I have and what I need real quick, just based off of this, because I'm starting to get to the point where I'm putting things in random fucking cities. Okay, cool. I have Satine, I have a lot of silk laying around, so that'll help. I have enough steel ingots. So the range as of right now, if I were to just use rugged leather, would be 315 to 350 for a gear score, which we're mining that. I mean, it's about the range for mine. Alright, why is my graphics all messed up right now? The hell?
This is frustrating. I can make earrings, but I can't cut the gems I need to make the ear. I can do it, like I have the arcana to do it, I think, but or I have the stone cutting to do it, but I don't have the arcana to make the essence that you need to do it. Maybe I could buy the essence.
I probably have tons of fuse essence, like rares, like tier 3, tier 4 right now, because I'm saving up right now to make quintessence.
Oh,
So I
okay.
can start doing void metals and stuff like that. Yeah, like I've been saving everything.
I'm curious. What do I have anything I can make a necklace out of right now? No, I think I cut all of my gems already. We'll make one of these cut flawed moonstone, and I'm gonna make a platinum ring, I guess, and see what happens. Oh, you can't make a ring with a flawed stone, that's right. Okay.
What city has all my damn leather in it? I'm gonna start writing this down. You know, I'm just gonna buy more shit. I need to use the skills anyway. Ugh, rawhide has gone up in price. Ugh, whatever.
I have some rugged leather that might make it a little bit cheaper for you.
Yeah, I mean, I need to start leveling back up again anyway. Oh, because I wasn't searching in the right order. God, I'm so stupid.
Alright, if I look at all silver, it's 220 to 275. And then if I use platinum, it's 250 to 275. Still not super duper helpful. And the resources you make don't affect the experience that you gain from making this stuff, so...
Correct. It only increases the gear score, not necessarily the experience that comes out of it.
Yeah. Well, then I'm just gonna use my silver stuff. But hey, proof of concept.
True. Alright, I got the leather now. I just need the rune, and we're good to go.
I could give you some of the money for the rune.
No, I don't. I mean,
500 is a lot of gold.
Do you not have one right now?
Major rune of holding? No. I only have 250 gold.
I gotcha. I should have enough factory for it. Yeah, I got 1200 for it. Alright, where is it at? There it is. You're lucky I love you. Because I'm a broke bitch in this game.
I feel like everyone at the end game, even if you're like an end game crafter, which is what I would consider you and me, like you're broke all the time. It's a product of like going through the game so quickly. Your audio is really quiet. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's also weird.
This game quickly.
There we go. Is that louder? That should be a little bit better, boss.
Shit.
What?
I'm turning you down is what I'm doing. Alright, that'll be way better. Whew, that almost gave me a headache.
Oh, was my audio that loud?
Oh, that just I mean, my headphones are turned up pretty high right now. So
Oh, okay.
was not expecting that.
Sociomatic from Belmont, North Carolina. You're easily one of the coolest bartenders I know. Hey, thank you for tuning in on Twitch. I appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. And I don't think I've been to Belmont. I think I've maybe been through Belmont. But hey, if you're ever in Charlotte, I can recommend tons of good bars for you.
Alright, so I'm doing rugged leather because for some reason I can't use tan leather. Silk, star metal, 30 Azoth. And you're getting a 338 gear score, already better than mine. Plus 1% or 1.6% chance at rare items from chests and monsters. That's pretty good. A reduced weight of alchemy reagents, potions, and sickles by 7.6%. That's not bad.
No, that's not bad at all.
And the encumbrance on it is 161, which is one.
Damn.
Why can't I not target you? There it is.
What kind of helmet is that?
I just got it doing Dynasty. I don't know. I should post it in a second. It's not much, but it adds 19 strength, so and it's heavy.
Yeah, my encumbrance went from 470 something to 534.
Nice.
I'm gonna hold on to the extra bag I had just so that when I hit 45, I don't have to do this whole thing again.
True. Not a bad idea.
What's your encumbrance right now?
759.3.
Damn. Oh, but you have 3 bags.
Correct.
Got it.
Get it at level 45.
I have 4 quests ready for turn in Weaver's Fen, but I don't want to have to run all the way up there. I've got nothing else to do, and I can just mine extra stuff if I find it along the way. I go to Charlotte quite a bit, but I normally go to Noda. Noda's decent. Depends on what side of Noda you're going to, and if you're like bleed over into Plaza Midwood. If you like Noda though, then you probably like South End when you're in Charlotte.
Shot 30. You ready?
Oh shit.
Oh, I'm getting more into the camera. Darn it.
Caught you lacking.
No.
Crack-a-lackin'.
Here we go.
Okay, I'm ready.
North and then auto run.
There we go. I'm hitting.
Cheers.
You ready?
Cheers.
Cheers.
I see how it is. I wasn't invited. Okay.
I mean, were you trying to drink?
Who's this?
I'm really tired right now.
No, I'm talking to my friend online.
Oh.
Hey, cook 'em?
Mm-hmm.
What up, Justin?
What's up? How are you?
Well,
Of course she knows you.
I hate this fake tree. It gets me every time. You can't
Megan?
tell me
Yeah.
Hello.
Oh, I can hear her now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can hear the game
No,
now.
your hearing was an issue.
I have you on speaker and I put the Nico's headphones, his extra pair of headphones on.
Oh,
I
okay.
can hear everything.
Yeah, when we moved the computer, I redid the setup so that Hannah could actually hear the games that I was playing and who I was talking to if she really wanted to.
Oh, nice.
I like to interact. also, I think I'm funny.
There is I'm funny, damn it.
Should I say? And to this day, it still blows my mind.
There's kind of a delay in what you're saying.
Yeah.
I came in one day that said I inspired them, and I'm like, to do what? Worse?
So wait, you can hear me and other people. Can Nico hear me too?
Yeah,
Yes.
well, you're on speakerphone, Megan.
Oh, I'm on
Actually, I feel like the
speakerphone.
world
Gotcha.
can hear you now. Hello, this is Megan. Here we go. Here, wait.
Ah!
Megan process?
Megan Amazing. Megan Bollinger. I've known her since I was a kid.
Oh, she
How are you introducing me?
Very. But Victoria would be my pick for you because she's amazing.
She's got good energy for
She
you.
does.
She got good energy.
Yeah, it's one of those people you would, once you meet her, you'd be like, I get it. Yep.
I got
Hello?
a date later, and I'm trying to get out of it.
Ooh.
I'd rather just play New World. This game is taking over my life. I need help.
Just be honest then. Be like, hey, can we reschedule this? I have prior arrangements to do cool stuff.
Well, like, I don't know. I am of the opinion that, like, it doesn't sound like you want to reschedule. It sounds like you... Because, like, when are you not going to want to play New World?
True.
I need you to not make me feel worse. Thank you.
I love how it's the opposite. I'm like, just reschedule with her. If she's good, she'll understand.
No, I'm just gonna sit there and be salty the whole time, the whole night. It's fine.
Yeah, and then she's gonna think in the back of her head, like, I don't know what I did, but this guy's so passive aggressive.
No, the last time I did this, it was literally like a week ago. Someone else, and the whole night I was literally thinking about coming home and killing boars. Like I was like, that's all I want to do. And the whole time she was apparently took it as a she wasn't trying hard enough, and now hits me
Ooh.
more off. And I'm like, how did this accidentally work in my favor?
Because girls were raised weird. That's why.
People in general
Girls
want
think
your
no
attention.
means I gotta earn it. I gotta get more of it. And then if they get too much, they're like, "Why are you smothering me? Isn't that what you wanted?" Yeah, but no.
I just realized we can hear Megan, but Megan cannot hear
Yeah,
Cookum.
hold on. I don't know how to. I need to put her. Can we put her in the side of? Does it work like that?
No,
No,
not
we
really.
definitely don't need to do all of
I have like all of my audio stuff.
Okay, sorry.
Figure
All
it
right,
out.
bye guys. Have fun. Good luck with your date.
You talking about me and Justin, or Justin and his date later?
I mean, either one.
The good thing about most of my audience, they'll never know that I play video games. Short of them coming over to my house and like, what's that over there? It's like this
Both
is what
dates.
takes
I'm
up
talking about
90% of
both.
my time.
This is my escape from doing everything. It's why it's hard for me to stream.
I'm pretty sure my work is my escape from playing video games. So once I need a break, I'm gonna go make some money.
I get that. It's hard for me to enjoy games now that I'm like constantly live streaming. It's hard for me to justify playing anything if I can't like monetize it somehow.
Yeah, I just can't. I need to make a new setup, new computer, and all that before I can start streaming again. Until then, I'm gonna try to enjoy it as much as I can. And then
Smart.
I'll go back to being sad at 7 o'clock in the morning playing League of Legends, just get my ass whooped on stream.
I am rank 28 in Windsward. Sick. I'm going into an area that I'm really under level for, mostly just so that I can visit the city here and get that fast travel point. What is it, Creekwater or something? It's a 58 to 60 zone, I think.
Where are you at right now? Brim?
Oh, it's called Reekwater.
Oh yeah. actually haven't been there yet. There's nothing there, so.
Let me see. Oh, yep. The alligators have skulls instead of actual levels.
See that river crest though.
Oh god. Well, that did not last long. I made it like I think 500 meters into the territory, not maybe 200 meters into the territory.
You need to start eating food when you're running, by the way.
Does that affect what does that affect?
Give you some residual health regain as you're moving around, so you're not actually, you know, losing health when you're moving.
Okay.
As long as you're well fed, you can do more.
All right. Back to my original plan. No, it's not that I've... What? Why do I... When did... Oh, I forgot that I mined iron, like, briefly while I was out. And now I need charcoal, of course. Man, people have such cool armor now.
Yeah, I haven't really started working on that yet. But I didn't hit level 60, so there's no reason for me to do that.
I want to leave Windsward, but they also just activated Miner's Resolve, so like...
Well, Windsward is like the highest taxes of every single city. And the property tax is like 10% right now. The average, I believe, is 1.2 to 3%.
Well, they...
Life, I've actually been ever pissed off at taxes.
I think they need to collect a lot to keep the facilities upgraded. I think that's part of it, because yesterday while I was online, Brightwood like had all of their facilities downgraded. Like it was a huge global alert. There was like, Loom has been downgraded to tier 2, Forge has been downgraded to tier 2, and so on and so on.
It's a wars too, but I know the rumor is that the owners of Windsward, the purple people eaters, whatever, the leader apparently is just trying to milk out whatever coins he can out, and then he's traveling to a different server and restarting.
Lame.
Fucked up.
I wonder, will that make some sort of like power vacuum at all? Or will they just...
Yeah, that stuff could be a huge change. Probably sooner rather than later.
Yeah, I imagine he may want to play on a server where like Syndicate has a little bit more power. Because I feel like if the Marauders had Windsward, we wouldn't be going to war there very much because we just have more players than the Syndicate. But because Syndicate bought it first, they're constantly, like, they're fighting there like once or twice a day.
Yep.
I wonder if I should invest in... Well, I need to level up my Arcana to do that. Never mind. Or no, not my Arcana, my Engineering. I think you need 100 Engineering to make the higher quality proficiency boosters. My engineering's at 55 right now, though.
That's right. I need to start making proficiency boosters again. I used to always have them on me at all times, but I used all of them.
Strong proficiency booster you get at level 120. But I feel that's tier 4. There should be like an intermediate one. Common proficiency booster you get at 70. So I'm 15 levels away from that. Then again, I don't know what you need to make that. You probably need like wisps and like a bunch of other like rare item stuff.
I gotta double check. I don't have everything memorized yet. I am getting close to it though.
Oof. Level 22, so I'm not quite in the next area yet, I don't think. I wonder if they would stack if you use like a weak proficiency booster and then common and then strong. Would you get all 3 buffs? No, I think no, because I think like when you use a health potion, it doesn't let you use multiple kinds.
So like eating food and a health potion, like a regeneration potion will stack on top of one another. As long as it's not the same type.
Been running along the side of this mountain, haven't found any minerals. Is this a goat or is this a sheep? Oh, well, it's dead, so it doesn't super duper matter. It's a ram. Wait, whoa, what? I think a ram counts as a goat, but not a sheep. I don't know. How can I be lagging? There's nobody here. Oh no, it counts as a sheep. I lied. Damn it! Damn it! There we go.
For a standing territory in Windsor, so fucking useless.
There we go. Getting sidetracked killing these goats because I've had these bounties to kill sheep for so long. I don't want to jump down the mountain. That's going to take me forever to get back up here. What level is this corruption event? $45. Nice. Apparently I also need to kill doe. Or, I mean, probably just deer in general. That's ominous. Let's see if they leave a message. I was gonna buy this game for me after I got it for Donna, but she said no since I'm getting Call of Duty and Battlefield 2042 on PC. That's fair. I mean, they're very different games too. Like this.
It's still $40. Go get it yourself.
Yeah, there's that too. It's super affordable as far as new games go. But I might like watch Donna play and like, I don't know, maybe like move her character around and play on her character for a little bit. And then if you like it, then yeah, go and get one for yourself. But like this game is very different from like first person shooters and stuff like that. So I don't want you to spend money and then like not enjoy the game. Actually, I remember coming up here for a quest a long time ago. Oop, I don't need to do that. I can just go up this way. Oh God. Well, I killed one of those like skull level mobs. Is Rosalie asleep?
Yeah. Nap time.
Thank you.
You know, my board sitting out there. Yeah.
What time is that? Oh, you know what? I should probably come out there with you in a minute.
Start getting ready for work. T-minus 1 hour to get ready for this kerfuffle. But at least I'll make like $500. As chaotic as it's gonna be.
Yeah, that other location just needs to get their shit together. In general.
No, not at all. And there's only going to be 2 of us on this party for like 200 people of chaos, but it's fine. Like I said, it's gonna be...
Shotgun a Red Bull, drinking 5 energy, smack yourself in the face a couple times. We got this.
Exactly. Yeah, and then when I'm counting like between $400 and $500 at the end of the night, I'm gonna be like, oh, that was definitely worth it for 5 hours of work.
Sorry, last Saturday, I was supposed to work at 6 at one bar. Someone convinced me to switch shifts to a different bar. I'm like, oh, that's fine. No, yeah, we don't have to come in until 10. I'm like, even better. Like, I have the whole day ahead of me.
Yeah.
At about 4 o'clock, they're like, we need you to come in at 6. 2 minutes later, like, we need you to come in at 5:30. And before the phone call was over, it's like, yo, can you just come in now? I'm like, okay. So it's happening a lot. So as soon as I show up, they're like, yo, you're working at like a 50-person party upstairs. I'm like, that's nothing. Okay.
Yeah.
They all had individual tabs, all ordering a shit ton of stuff, going back and forth. I'm like, I am weeded off the front gate. I'm like, if this stays like this all night, this night it's gonna go by like that. I got so excited. They all got trashed and they were done in like 2 hours and left. Had like, it was like $3 grand in sales during that time period. I'm like, that bad. Like 6 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm like, I'll take that.
Oh, hell yeah.
And then I was like staying around. I'm like, all right, what do I do now? They're like, well, in case they come back or anyone else rolls through, we might as well just like chill here. There's no point in going back home and then coming back for a late night working here. I'm like, yeah, that's fine. So I literally just sat there on TikTok for like 3 hours. And then that same group, I guess, sobered up and came right back out again. And I ended up getting weeded again. But at this point, they told the other late night person not to show up till like 11:30.
Oh, of course.
It's like 10 o'clock and I'm like 4 deep. I'm like, oh shit.
I need an adult.
Like I did it just fine, but I was like, this kind of hurts a little bit. Like, damn.
Yeah.
Decent night, I'll take that.
When you know you haven't taken a drink of water in like 3 hours and you're like, why do I feel like this?
No, if I'm working like that, I'm drinking twisted teas to hydrate.
Oh, well, we have no soda gun or like coffee or tea or anything, which is great because I get to tell guests that like, go fuck off. You can get beer or wine or water. That's it. But when it comes to like drinking, if you don't bring in your own drink, I forget to pour myself water the whole entire night, and we have to wear masks. So it's just like, I cannot breathe. And I'm like, why is my face dry? Like, why do I feel like I just drank the whole night?
I always tell people, like, is this real life?
Yeah. Or people are like, oh, like, yeah, like last night I had like a 20 top, but 10 of them were kids because it was a soccer team and they just let them run everywhere and they spilled, like, I was just like, I don't understand. I don't understand.
Like, I love kids.
Yeah, they're great. I love my kid.
Like an actual bar, and not just like a restaurant that has a bar. Like, and I can get over that. I don't care. But when you have like your only drinks there are like beer and wine, and people bring in like their whole family in, and like young kids just sit there and run back and forth, I'm like, really?
Oh yeah, they were like pissing off the other people on the couches too. Like people were complaining about the kids because they were trying to have their date night, and I was just like, I don't know what to tell you. You go talk to the parents because I'm not getting fired.
When the parents take care of the kids, it's not a problem. But like when they just show up and then they're like, oh, well, you know, like the servers and stuff will look after them because, you know, liability is a thing.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
It's their job to look after the children. Don't you know that?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like our daughter is exceptional.
Well, apparently she was laughing and cheering when she came over to when you guys saw me at my bar.
Oh, she was.
Oh, yes.
She was so happy.
Ecstatic.
She was dancing. Like you saw her. She made more friends than I did. And I made friends outside. Dude, this weird Chad Brad came up to me and like the bouncer and this other girl, the bartender, we were all talking. He's like, is there a problem here? And we're like, no.
Yeah, you just rolled up, bro.
Yeah, there is
leave.
now.
What do you mean, is there a problem here?
We were just all like cooling off. People are crazy. Yeah, and then I come back in and Rosalie's dancing with like 5 girls in the bar. I was like, yeah, that tracks.
Starting early.
Yeah, that's fun. I used to be a Red Bull girl. I get a girl.
Hey, we had the Red Bull reps and the distribution manager lead, whatever, for the East Coast came to my bar yesterday. As soon as she walked in, she was like, God damn it, Justin, what bar do you not work at? I'm like, okay, on my defense, I drunkenly picked up this shift yesterday. I don't remember the conversation at all. And he said, you need help from 3 to 3. And I'm like, oh yeah, of course, I got a 12-hour shift, no problem. So like, I don't even work here.
You should have been like, lady, I don't even know what bar I'm at right now.
Well, she knows me. She was like, she knows for the company, and I'm just like
Yeah, you're the person they use and abuse, but God forbid you ever left, they'd be fucked.
That was me at my bar.
Yep, it sure was.
You're always the one that gets called in, but no one ever gets called in to help you.
No. Nope. Yeah. Speaking of, like, some of Nico's regulars came into my bar the other day and they were talking about how his bar had gone downhill since he left. Also, other dude got perp walked out of this other bar.
Yeah, my old bar manager got
trash
perp walked
human
out
being.
of the next bar that he worked at.
If Joffre had listened to me when he hired him, I knew he was bad. He was a trash human being. I don't say that about many people, so.
I mean, there's only one person in my life I actually hate. It's this woman who owns a business like about a block down from one of our bars. And all she'll do is report us for like every little thing, like, oh, the distance between your trash cans isn't far enough. I'm sorry, what?
Is that even a thing? Be like, move it then.
She'll check up ordinance codes and all that. So I did something petty recently, and actually I'm very happy it worked out. She's been doing these block parties that kind of help raise, like family awareness and everything on the streets, which I think is awesome and all that. But she'll complain about our bar having music too loud at like 6 p.m. on a Saturday. She has a DJ out in the street at 10:30 on a Wednesday. Guess who reported her? I don't give a crap. I'm petty. I know it's for the family, but at this point, I'm more interested in making sure that I ruin her day. So I don't care anymore.
No, I get that. And to show her, like, you see how stupid this is?
Yeah.
Like,
Maybe it'll make her think twice before she calls it in on like 6 p.m. on a Saturday again.
I don't think you understand how much work I had to look into figuring out how not only to get permits to do something like that in the street, but who to contact to see who has permits on what dates, and how to get them unapproved, because at least, was it 3 residing businesses in the general area have to essentially say like, hey, we don't want this to occur here during these hours.
okay.
And you have to go out of your way in order to like see if it's showing up like that. Well, guess who found out? Don't come after my fucking happiness, bitch. Like I will end your life.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair.
Oh, so Nick, and actually, I think you guys might both laugh at this.
Hmm?
I talked to this girl for like literally like a month. We were like just flirting back and forth, and we hung out a few times. She comes to the bar every once in a while. And I thought things were going great until one day she hit me up saying that I was keeping from her the fact that I do social media content, and it's a huge like thing against her trust and all this other stuff because I didn't tell her or make her aware of it. And then apparently a lot of my content comes off as like I'm a huge fuckboy, which is kind of sort of true.
I mean, everybody deserves that period in their life.
Yeah, but she was talking about how like she couldn't like talk to me at all because she doesn't want her all information out there in public and have like a reputation. I'm like, if this bothers you that much, then fine, bye. Like I'm not.
Yeah. You really think you would be the kind of person I'm going to talk about in my... Have you watched my videos? Like,
Yeah.
I talk about some of the worst people I've ever met. Like, if you think that's gonna be you, we're going to have problems.
Oh yeah, 100%. I talk shit every day. That's how I get through my day. But she just added me about Instagram and Snapchat, and our last conversation was she was like, well, I still want to be friends, and I haven't talked to her since.
No.
There's
But
no
like, bitch, I have plenty of friends. I was trying for you to be my girlfriend.
Yeah.
Like,
It's like sometimes I think this is hilarious, like when like couples or like, you know, married couples, whatever, like they break up or separate, and one of them is like, can we still be friends? It's like, no. You can't be that serious and just go back to nothing. It doesn't work like that.
No.
I will stay salty until my last breath.
Yeah, I ice people. I just block them. I just ice people out. I don't hate you. I just don't care, and I don't feel like dealing with it. So bye.
I won't block you just because sometimes I want to sit there and yell at somebody.
Like, yeah, I'll just block him. Nope. Bye. Bye.
Yeah. Also, I don't tell anybody about my social media stuff because I never want to come off as the guy that's like, oh, well, what do? Let me tell you all about how many people follow me on social media. And it's just like, I would rather not have that conversation at all or have it come up organically. like, oh, I saw one of your videos. Why didn't you tell me you have this many? And then I'd be like, oh, I don't, just didn't seem important. We were talking about video games and bartending and all this other stuff.
Yeah,
My content didn't really sound important, so.
Yeah, I was trying to stay humble and get to know the real you. I mean, this is just what I'm doing. Like, you would have learned it eventually. Like, why?
Yeah.
I don't. It's just like you don't become Facebook friends automatically after you start talking, you know? It's like a thing that. Everything's a progression.
Same.
It was
Not
just an
everyone.
example, but yeah.
Once.
Yeah, I'm on Facebook, I'm capped out. But Instagram, not even close. I need to grow my Instagram. Facebook, I have.
I also have to figure out who runs the social media account for one of the bars I work at, because I tagged a video of like me being there last night, and whoever runs the Instagram account decided to answer me back. She's like, "Oh, thank you so much for supporting the business. We'd love to have you back here." I'm like, "Wait a minute, like who are you? Like who's running this account?" Because at this point, like, one, I should know who it is, and I don't.
We do
Two, I
that
should know
only
who
when
I
we
am,
travel.
and they don't. What?
Hannah and I do that, but only when we travel. We'll like tag the bar, and even then only after we've gone back to the bar like once or twice. That's what we did when we were in DC, and then we got really tight with the bar owner there.
No, he's saying the bar that he worked at didn't know who he was when he tagged him.
What?
He was wondering who was running the social media account. Because he's like, if you don't know who I am, then who the
that must
fuck are
not be
you?
possible. I'm like, yeah, exactly. It's like I don't even know who it is. I thought it was just one girl. To that, or they're just clicking through real quick and just like answering blindly, which is fine. I don't have a problem with that. But like, what? It's like, Nico, we didn't have a talk.
Like RuPaul from overseas, never been to a restaurant, is running it.
More so because it's a video of me just doing the sheesh thing, or whatever.
She.
And I was like, I'll just tag the restaurant, whatever.
Well, and any good publicity to like put towards where you work is good. Like, it's all bonus points.
One of my favorite things I like to do is on Snapchat on occasion, I'll like tag one of the girls I'm working with, whatever. I'm like, oh, this girl is super single. You should slide in her DMs. This is what she likes. Like, yo, have at it, boys. And she'll get like 100 ads on Snapchat in like 4 minutes. People are just thirsty as hell.
Oh yeah.
I love that.
Oh yeah, we used to make the mini like.
I'm like,
Yeah.
I think it's funny as shit.
People
So
like
honestly,
that.
Oh my! It's no one. I feel like everyone won't directly admit it, but they get that level of attention. It's always hilarious, and I will just laugh from the distance. I don't give a shit.
But it also makes them feel like special. It's like you only pick on people that you like or like are friends with or whatever. Like, I wouldn't do this if I didn't care in some way about you. Like,
Oh yeah.
it's a compliment.
I do think it's funny. Sometimes the girls will be like, "Is this guy cute? Is he a good guy?" I'm like, I'll be honest with you. I'm pretty sure they're all creeps, but you would have at it. So
Yeah. Oh, what guy?
You're about as good as odds of looking on Tinder. You know, you're gonna learn the same shit.
That's what it
until you
is.
meet
9
them.
times out of 10.
very fair point.
Girls would do that to me a lot when I was behind the bar. Like, I'm talking to this guy, but like, I can't tell. Like, how do you feel about him? And then I'd look at this picture and I'm like, this is a Tinder profile. And then they're like, well, yeah. And I'm like, I think that answers your question.
I mean, like, how high are your standards when you're looking at this?
Like, are you, yeah, like he looks like a good lay? What do you want from me?
Yeah,
like, I don't know.
You're not looking for that, right?
I'm like, let's be honest. You're only gonna see him once, on your terms or his. And if it happens more than that, we'll just get used to it. I don't know.
Yeah.
And then these women will like bring this guy in for a date at the bar. And I'm like, what is this now? What am I supposed to do?
Yeah.
Half the time I can't tell if I'm supposed to act like I know them or I'm supposed to act like I don't know them.
Dude, right? It's like, how you need to let me know how to be your wingman. Like, let me help you. Especially if they double up, because I know you've had more than a person with more than one date in one night at your restaurant. I've had plenty where people just stack up dates. It's like, we got one at 5, 7, 9, and 12. Like, shit. Get it, girl. You got some stamina. What are you guys doing right now? Or what are you looking for? Collecting?
Yeah, I'm going to a new region to collect some higher level stuff. I could keep doing the same thing I've been doing, but like I'm reaching diminishing returns where it's just not going as quickly and I'm not getting the resources I need to level up the rest of the stuff I need to do.
I stay in the low zones anyway because it's just quicker to recall back and then drop your load off. That sounds weird.
Hey.
That's what she said.
My God.
I beat you. Uh-huh. Yeah, look, this thing is so awesome, but it won't stay on my face.
What? Oh,
Tip your bartender.
the neck
Nico has,
gator.
like, I'm not very aware of the camera.
I think I can widen the lens too.
No, it's fine. The thing only goes so far, so I can't even sit up and have the headphone. I have to be leaning down because the chair won't. Oh, okay, no, yeah.
There you go. And also we can
I just look really short.
crane the mic over here between the two of us so everyone can hear both of us a little bit better.
Oh, I feel like people can hear me without it being near me. My
plead the
voice
fifth.
completely carries.
I don't know what you're talking about, hon. I love you.
Yes, I'm loud. I know. I can't help it. I like being loud. Oh, look, there's the tick flowers. My favorite flowers.
Oh God! Oh, what the? God
that?
damn!
It's like a Pegasaurus.
It's called. This is confusing. It's called a polder boar.
A polar bear
Nope,
and a boar.
a polder boar. Because this area is called polder, and that is a boar. But yes, the first 15 times that I saw it, I was like, why did they call this pig a polar bear?
Okay.
Yeah, words are hard.
Yeah.
Words are hard.
I would have just called it a furry pig. That's fine. Oh, fur pig.
Man, bear pig.
Yeah, man bear pig.
Hey, have you hit level 55?
Here, shot 30? Yes.
I
I think.
haven't really been pushing for it. I've just been doing resource stuff.
Shot 30.
But, I mean, I'm like 3 bars away. I can get in like a couple minutes if you want me to.
Wait, what? Get in, like, grab a shot? Wait, what are you talking about?
I'm going to
Oh, hit level 55.
Oh, okay. I was just wondering because that was the last thing you said you were working on, and I was like, wait, that was like a while ago.
I meant like last thing is like that's my only real goal today.
Mhm.
Everything else is just a benefit, like a bonus.
This might sound lame, but I like, especially games like New World and Valheim, where there are like so many objectives all at the same time. I like keeping like a checklist of like 4 or 5 things. Even when I'm live streaming, I found a way to embed it inside of my encoder. So like in Valheim, it would be stuff like kill motor, get dragon's tier, build artisan's table. But here it's like hit 150 in mining or something like that. All right, I'm in the spot that my tracker was telling me I need to be in to get these. Should be a bunch of star metal veins here.
Did you get to level 170 so you can get that other medal?
The orichalcum? No, not yet. I'm working on it though.
Or cook 'em.
The orichalcum.
I didn't. I said or cook 'em.
Yep.
But yeah, or cook 'em. That works too.
That's our goal.
Or cook 'em.
A very soft brown metal. Is that what you said? Braille. Oh.
There you go. Rosalie, you want to hear? Like, there you go. Ooh. Hi, Rosalie.
Yeah, Rosalie's got the headset on so she can hear you. She doesn't know what's going on, but she likes having it on.
Yeah. Yep. Move your microphone.
Oh God.
I'm sorry. That was aggressive.
You gotta convince her to talk.
Hey, hi. Hi.
It's this range of stone right here that I need to mine. I think. Yes. Okay.
Hi. Hi.
She's still maybe like 3.5 half asleep.
She just woke up.
She passed the fuck out earlier.
Yeah. You're so cute.
She might
with your
also
little
like the
Sherpa.
music that I'm playing too.
Yep. Here we go. Yeah, Papa's playing his game. Te amo, Papa.
It's not gay. It's a lifestyle. It's nerf for nothing.
Yeah,
It's not
I
TV,
say
it's
Papa
HBO.
is working actually when you're in here, so she sees it as working.
That's like one of the major hurdles for me is getting people to understand that like what other people do in their free time for me is like, and for you too, it is like really intensive. Like it is work. I can't do it the way I used to do it when I was just doing it for fun and expect to make a living.
Yeah.
I still enjoy what I do. Like I still enjoy playing New World and I enjoy making drinks and I enjoy being on camera, but it's work.
I have that. Thank you.
Alright, hopefully I've found a new plentiful source for more star metal. Oh. Cheers, baby.
Take little squiggles out there.
Okay. The wiggly squiggle there.
Woo, be careful, boo. You guys have fun. It's good chatting with you.
Thank you for hopping on.
I love you, baby.
I love you, Mom.
What time's your meeting? Do you have an alarm set?
My meeting is supposed to be at 4.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Cookum, are you a part of any of the TikTok communities?
The
Oh yeah,
Blood
you
Hawk
should
one
do
kinda,
that.
Is that like an official one?
yeah. No, it's just like the whole CW spirits thing.
Oh, okay. I'm sort of a part of them. Yep, I definitely am, but I haven't. It just seemed like so much work on my part to try and push that stuff. Lonnie does a great job of doing all of that, but that's
Yeah,
like
so-
her whole thing.
Exactly. Like I remember, like when the whole thing first started, they were trying to get. I won't directly say who it was. Was trying to get me to do all that. I'm like, I don't think I'm the right person for it. And then asked Lonnie like 2 days later if she wanted to, and I think she's doing fantastic with it. I mean, I love All to death. I love the products. I love all that. Like I really do. But yeah, exactly that. Like I don't have the energy to sit there and sell out my entire page to just sell for liquor.
Also, like, our brands are less about like making recommendations. Like I think you and I are less like mixology oriented than we are service industry oriented. And like
100%.
CW Spirits is all about like buying product, and that's not really what we talk about at all. We tell
Like,
stories.
occasionally, like, I make some sales. Like I'll probably make like 10 a month or so just on accident. And
Same.
I make a hard push for it. Like I sit there and like rip a hell of shots or make go live every day and all that. I could probably make 5-6 sales like during a single live. Like cool, but like that's actual hard work to do. So
The other mistake that they made, in my opinion, is that they sent me everything for my bar kit up front.
yep.
And then I was like, well, this is a lot. This is like almost $500 worth of stuff. Because they sent that and they sent like 5 bottles of Swole tequila. And I was like, well, if I already have this, like, what incentive do I have to try and make any sales? Like,
I mean, they make like as far as the payout system. Like I'm not gonna lie, they do. Like it's very fair. I think Z probably makes like a few grand a month just hit with his sales alone, and he does it in his free time from his main business. So I know Lonnie does pretty well too, enough for her to stop bartending. So
oh, she's got to. I see it mostly from her.
yeah,
But yeah, again, that's her whole brand. Like, if you and I made a video, it was like when you tried to replicate Justin's reaction videos, where he just hops on a viral video and stitches it and goes, hey, here's something else that has nothing to do with that video, but now you've seen my face and you might follow my channel. It would be similar if you and I were to stop telling stories for a video and to just be like, hey, I found my first piece of tier 4 gear.
nice.
But yeah, if we were just like, hey, I get asked all the time, like, what is my go-to vodka? And I gotta say, it's this bottle that you guys have never heard of, and I just got today. Like, it would feel like that. It would feel disingenuous. That's not what people want not from me, I don't think. I have that stuff on my YouTube if people really want to find it.
Yeah, like, oh look, 55. Yeah, I was talking to John Rondi about that this morning, and I think he'd hit me up about potentially doing some, taste testing stuff and promoting for this new, hard seltzer company. So I'm gonna talk to him about that, and I literally told him, like, hey, every time I try to do promotion, I fail at it horribly. Like, I don't know what to do with them. I don't know how to go about it. I'm like, if you don't mind helping me out as far as like an idea or like a direction to go, like, I'm all for it. He was like, yeah, man, totally. I'm like, well, then hell yeah, I'll do it.
Man, I'd like to work with them. I think I got a shirt from John, and that's it.
Yeah, I got a shirt a while back too. He's super chill. I love the guy. Him and his dad. Cause I went down up to New Jersey for their little meet and greet in the beginning of June, and that was pretty cool. I got to meet like bar chemistry, so like Lutak, both the John Rondis. Met Lonnie. Lonnie was there. Joseph was there. The people from Underprivileged Drinkers were there. I didn't really know who they were at the time period, which I feel kind of bad about. But who else was there? Bunch of random small people. I met a couple of verified people there too, which is pretty cool.
Ooh. Yeah, I wish there were more events like that near me, and I don't have the time or the energy to set that up. And I mean, there's like me and Michelle down here, but besides that, I just, like, to be honest, I don't really like any of the other there are no other TikTokers in my area as far as I'm aware. And the like Instagram influencers are just so fake. Yeah. And I know it because I was a bartender. I used to serve them. And now I have more followers than they do. So like, I don't know. I just wouldn't even know how to go about setting up an event like that here.
So there's one guy who I also won't say names. I was supposed to do a Netflix show with him, which is on Netflix right now. He's doing pretty well with it. And then he was going to do it a bunch with a bunch of these different like Instagram influencers, going back and forth. And I was like, this is, a pretty cool idea. And like, oh, this is what you need. Like, you have to be an influencer of about 5,000 followers on Instagram, and you have to have engagement of at least, like 100 likes on a post. And I'm like, that's like your minimum. I was like, at the time period, I had like, I think it was like 12,000 followers on Instagram. Every time I made a post, it was like 2,000 likes or something like that. They're like, you could be monetizing this so much harder. You could be doing so much more. Like, do you understand how much free stuff I get if I make a post anywhere close to that? I'm like, hey, I'm doing this for fun. And like, dude, you're being so stupid. I'm like, no, I'm not being stupid, because the moment you start selling out, you're gonna lose that entire audience.
If you force it, you'll overcook it, and then it won't be worth anything.
Exactly. And that's why I'm like, that's why you're getting like 40 likes on a post and you have 20,000 followers that you probably bought. But like, I'm like, dude, that's not even worth it to me. Like, why are you're making this like not fun anymore.
I'd like to be on a Netflix show. I've talked to Hannah a lot about setting up, I thought this was a lodestone, like pitching to like Netflix and Hulu and stuff like that, like some sort of competitive bartending service industry show, like along the lines of something like MasterChef would be long term, but it'd be easier to do it as like a Chopped style, where you have rounds and like you have like just the bartenders for that episode. One bartender gets eliminated each round, but the challenges would be stuff like, all right, we're gonna give you a fake rush. Everyone's gonna get the same tickets, but you have no idea when they're gonna print out or what's gonna be on the tickets or what the modifiers are gonna be.
I'm gonna be on my phone in the corner, like not paying attention. It's like, oh shit, this started. That'd be fun as hell. I still like those. I can't remember. Was it Quicktails that made that one video? Not the impersonating all of us one, but he made a video saying like, if he ever like came over to America, the only way he would do it is if it was like a real world, but like all bartenders are like mixology like kind of people, and to see how the different styles all collide in the same household. And I'm like, I would do stupid things to be on the show. Like,
Oh, 100%. I would too.
like a house would be like you, me, Wu-Tak, like John, like yo, like
Quick
Lori.
Tails.
Oh yeah, that's Lori, by the way. But like,
No, I thought
just
Quick
think that'd be
Tails.
so
Oh
funny.
wait, Quick Tails is a guy, isn't it?
Yeah, his name is Lori.
Oh, okay. Laurie, right?
Lourie. Yeah.
Okay.
No, I talked to him on occasion. I think he's actually hilarious. He's like in the most respectful way possible. He's like an English style fuckboy, and I'm obsessed with it. I love it so much. Cause he goes out, he'll get like hammered drunk, but he's like super good about not posting on social media. I'm like, oh, you're adorable. You've learned.
Yeah, I'm surprised I've made it this long without posting something stupid on one of my accounts. But actually, it's probably mostly because I, like, in general, I feel disingenuous when I randomly post on social media. Like, if I don't think I have something good to share, I won't share it.
Yeah, I'm the exact opposite. Every once in a while, I'm like, I'm saying this, I don't give a shit. It's my channel, I'm doing it.
I feel like if we had, like, a Bartok house like that, it would be... Like, Wu-Tak and Johnny would probably be the ones running, like, the business side of everything happening. And then... Would we get both Johns or just one?
I mean, Dad John, is an investment banker. I'm pretty sure he would know what the hell he's doing. For the record, they're like geniuses when it comes to marketing everything they're doing right now.
Oh, yeah.
Like, they're doing a fantastic job. Like, when they reached out to me earlier today about this hard seltzer thing, I realized how much that they're making. To the point where I'm like, because he was talking about how, like, what he's doing right now on YouTube is, reposting his TikTok videos, which essentially takes no time at all. And then makes some new videos on the side, and, he hit a couple 100,000 subscribers on YouTube in, like, a month. I'm like...
Damn. Dude, that's really good traction.
Oh my god, no, he was gaining like 20,000 followers or subscribers a day. Like clockwork. From simply reposting a lot of his videos and then making one elongated video a day. I'm like, you were doing a fantastic job. Like, I tried to replicate that and I actually lost followers. So, I'm not really, I have very different content than he does. But, that's why I'm slowly starting to switch it up a little bit, but it's like kind of hard to.
Yeah, once TikTok has you branded, like, it's a hole you gotta be very crafty to get out of. I've only just figured out 2 other kinds of videos that I can post that will track. One are those drink reactions, and then the second one is if I do, like, a scientific breakdown explanation of something. And I always say, like, so-and-so sent me this video. It's true, like, half the time. In reality, I'm not doing, like, the reactions are my honest reactions, but I'm doing them in, like, 4 takes.
Yep. Life is hard. Oh.
I mean, it could be worse.
Yeah, fair enough.
I would love to open up I get asked a lot if I have plans on opening up a bar, if I've ever wanted to. If I did, I don't think it would be a bar the way that most people are used to bars. It would be probably something multi-level, where each level has like a slightly different theme. So like at the entrance, it would be like your regular sort of like pub, draft beers, wine, pub food. And then above that, above or below would be like your craft cocktail lounge, where it gets a little bit more experimental and stuff like that. But the whole place would just be like filled with cameras. And like the bartenders and servers and cocktail waitresses would have to be mic'd up with lavaliers. And then,
Mic them up?
yeah. And then I would, like, I would have a sign. I would have a sign that says, this would be like some reality TV show type shit. But the sign on the front would say like, you know, normally it says under surveillance. We would have a sign like that that just says like, hey, live taping, like right now or whatever. And then we just redistribute that to like Twitch, or like ideally it would get picked up by, I don't know, like MTV or something like that, some major network who would be like, hey, you have all of these viewers and like the stuff that you're doing is captivating. And then your switchboards would be in the office.
See, like, I wanted to start. So one of the things I did on accident, and it just works almost every time now too, is I'll like go live on TikTok when I'm at work, and I'll just put my phone like behind the bar, have like my AirPod in, or whatever, and just literally just serve customers. Like 3 times in a row on TikTok live, I was getting between like 1,600 and like 2,500 viewers at one single time.
Jeez.
Like, what the hell?
I tried to do that a few times, and I couldn't get more than like 200 people to show up at once. It's still a lot of people,
there
but
was one point where like the chat was firing, going back and forth. People were like talking, enjoying it. And I'm like, and I'd asked numerous times, like, just out of curiosity, like, why are you guys watching this? Like, I'm not engaging with you. You're just watching me work. One person was like, I want to see if anyone's going to get drugged. Like, I just want to see a fight break out. I just want to see what you do. I want to see how fast you are. I'm like, you literally are just interested in what I'm doing. I'm like, that blows my mind, because all the time, like, sometimes like I'll make a video or I'm like at work. People are like, we don't care about that. Like, tell me if my ID looks real or fake. I'm like, all right, so clearly you don't care about me. You just care about the content. And then I go live and I'm like, oh, it's the exact opposite. I'm like, what the hell? So I'm like super confused. So like some people are like, why don't you just like start live streaming it to like YouTube or Twitch? And I thought about it. I thought it looked really hard into it. And I don't think I can do it because of DMT or DCMA strikes, whatever.
yeah, the music would come through, and yeah.
And then it wouldn't be the same if I, had some background music playing over it, like freaking elevator music or some shit, or, stream beats. So I'm like, oh, what could I possibly do? I'm like, I might be able to get away with it a little bit on YouTube. Maybe. I don't know. But Twitch, hell no. They'll give me day one.
You'd be surprised. Getting a copyright strike and just getting a note for like, hey, you used copyrighted music, it is a little bit different.
But if I do it on YouTube, though, I don't think it would be so much a strike as in like I wouldn't be able to monetize anything at all.
Nope. They typically just, any monetization and ad revenue, they're like, we're going to redirect it to whoever's distributing this music, which is also stupid because like people aren't watching the music.
Yeah.
Man, I found a lot of gold veins.
Yeah, and it's worth essentially nothing.
Yeah, and now I know why. Before this, I only knew of one place I could mine gold, but now apparently it's just littered everywhere.
Yep.
Oh, I'm an idiot. I was like, did Hannah take my phone? No, my phone is right here. I'm actually working on an event on a separate platform called Ibble. I'm working with Sin City Bartender. But I think it's a good platform for collaboration because the way it works, it's like TikTok where you scroll through 60-second videos up and down, but each video is a thread. So rather than duetting and stitching, you join the thread of the video and add your own video up to 60 seconds. So it's a good way to like set up events where you're like, hey, we're going to be live for, this is what Jason and I are doing. We're like, hey, we're going to be live for an hour this day. It's going to be a quote unquote drink competition. We're picking a theme, which for this, the first one is going to be Halloween. And then we're going to pre-record the videos, but we will be like ready and available to respond to questions and stuff live with extra videos inside of the thread.
Okay.
So I think like I'm surprised that's something that, it sounds like the kind of thing that like John would probably jump on, but he doesn't really collaborate a whole lot.
Well, the thing is he does, but he does it through Instagram, and he does it through other people's stories and pages, and that people recognize him off their stuff, and that's how that gives him traction. So he's helped like Kincaid Meats like blow up essentially, gave him some advice on how to make some videos, and now they went from like having like 200 followers to 200,000.
I want
I
advice.
think he's trying to go more up the direction of like the learning aspect and like teaching people how to become better with it.
That's kind of what I use my YouTube for. I don't think that's what people are on TikTok for, because there's just like there's too much to know to fit it into 59 seconds with any level of fidelity. Like, something will fall through the cracks. Someone is gonna be like, well, hold on, that doesn't make sense, because like, what I tell people a lot, a question I get a lot is like, when do you know to shake or stir a cocktail? The easiest answer is that, well, if your cocktail has citrus, it's shaken. If it doesn't have citrus, it's stirred. And then of course there's always someone who goes, why does James Bond order his martini shaken? And then I have to explain how that has nothing to do with mixology and bartending. It has everything to do with writing. That's just Ian Fleming decided that it would be a good character choice for James Bond to prefer the brutal efficiency of like shaking out a martini, which takes like 12 seconds, versus stirring a martini, which takes like 30 seconds, all the way up to however long you want to stir it for.
Dude, did I ever tell about like a few months ago, I had a customer came in, and this dude was like, hey, I just want to know like if you shaker Manhattans here. I'm like, I'll let you know right now. You will never receive a shaken Manhattan in this building. And he literally flipped me off and left.
Okay.
I don't care if it's a sale or not. I'm not shaking a Manhattan. I refuse to. There's a few lines that I won't cross, and that's one of them.
Well, for me, it's like, it's a point of pride, and like, I don't know who that guy is gonna go out and say like, yeah, I went out to this bar and they shook my Manhattan. Good or bad. I just like, I know that's not how it should be done. I know it's bad press if anyone hears that it's been done. So I'm just like, we're not gonna do it for you.
Nope, not doing it. I'm like, I will mix the freaking Rumple and rail gin. I will do that. That's fine. I don't give a shit. I mean, I might be a little salty about it, but like, I'll do it. You want me to shake a Manhattan? Nope, you can go fuck yourself. Like, I have very few rules when it comes to being behind that bar, and that's apparently one of them.
Doesn't John Taffer shake his Manhattans?
What?
John Taffer, the guy from Bar Rescue.
I know, I heard what you said. As in, like, are you shitting me?
I think that's like one of the biggest gripes that bartenders have against him in general.
I will make a video against that. I'll call his ass out again. He's already commented on one of my videos before. When I made a video saying something about like, oh, what would you do if John Taffer came into your bar? I'd pick up a bottle of Rumple and pour it right in my mouth. And I'm like, yo, what? What are you gonna do about it? And then he commented on one of my videos and said, you won't. I'm like, I won't? You don't know me.
Then you should have commented and been like, you won't come into my bar. Bet.
Someone said that they're like, oh, I bet he could make your bar more successful. I'm like,
I mean, yeah, he's a great businessman, but he's a terrible fucking like service person.
no, but like when it comes to that kind of stuff, like my bar owner is one of the most profitable bar owners in all of the city of Baltimore. And every one of his bars is almost at capacity on a daily basis. I don't think we can get any busier if we fucking tried.
Yeah. I got asked a lot, like, sort of the same question. Like, has John ever come into your bar? What would you do if he had? Like, you should invite him. And then I was just like, our bar, like, he only shows up to shitty bars to begin. Not shitty, but like bars that are struggling. We were one of the only bars that thrived and opened up a second location, like, during COVID. Like, with restrictions. We were doing so well that we were like, yeah, we can serve twice as many people. He has no reason to come to our bar. There isn't, like, I would have a hard time figuring out exactly what he would point out, aside from the fact that we're not going out of our way to make more money. Like, we don't upsell super hard. Like, the biggest upsell is, like, I'll ask someone for, like, martinis, Manhattans, and old fashions, like, what's your preference of liquor? But aside from that, I'm gonna reach for whatever's in the rail.
Yeah.
Because I know it's good.
The day you're there to drink. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, congrats on 41.
Hey, thank you.
But yeah, like if he were to show up for any reason, he'd probably have to wait in line. And like, all right, cool.
Could you
might say
imagine?
some stuff that's very obvious, like, oh, like make sure your staff doesn't drink on the job. Well, us drinking on the job is what attracts customers to come in and like sit there and essentially overtip us.
That's a real thing.
Customer come in one day, yeah. I had a customer come in one day and bet me $100, in the price of his tab, whatever, which is I can't remember what it was. If we could like shotgun race it like a twisted tea. I'm like, hey, I'm kind of working right now. I don't really have time to like race people, but I'm like, you know what, fuck it, whatever. So we did. I won. He paid his tab, tipped $100 and left. So I'm like, okay, that transaction took me 30 seconds from the start of him ordering that conversation and doing it.
Yeah.
And not only did I make the business like $100+, but I made myself $100 and was over with. I
Yeah.
do that shit all night.
If I could do that all day, if that was my full-time job, hell yeah. You think about how much you get paid per hour, if that's what you get paid to do in 30 seconds.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I could do that per hour. I'd slow down pretty quickly.
You wouldn't.
But yeah.
You wouldn't need to. You wouldn't even need to do it for a full hour. Like if you did that for 5 minutes, you would be set for the
I was
week.
about to get major piss too, but
Drinking twisted teas for 20 minutes and then you're just like in the bathroom peeing your brains out for like 5 to 10 minutes afterwards.
your kidneys start doing massive overtime, making your liver look bad.
All right, I am officially lost. I have no idea where my character is. Oh, I'm still in Weaver's Fen somehow. I'm just running along this like weird circle of mountains here.
Yeah, I can't get out.
I am gonna hop out though, because Hannah needs to get ready for work in about 10 minutes. And I gotta take over watching Rosalie. So,
Okay, no worries.
alright, I'll catch you later.
Alright, peace, man.
Later. Where are we? All right, everyone. Thank you for tuning in, sticking around, showing up. I appreciate it. Special treat today. I had Hannah and Rosalie and Justin on stream. Really, actually, also Lilith. Sorry I didn't see you in chat earlier, but welcome. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. Really insightful chat with Justin, actually. And by the way, Justin is Cookum. He goes by Call Me Cookum on pretty much all social media if you guys want to find him. He makes great content. It's similar to mine insofar as like I have some stuff teaching people things about like mixology, but his stuff is service industry content more so than it is like mixology and bartending content specifically. So it's storytelling. It's like setting examples, talking about things that work, things that don't work. So I love him for that and also just who he is as a person. He's great. But yeah, I had fun talking about like what's working for other bartenders and stuff like that, because I think for me, John Rondi is someone that I wish I interacted with and collaborated with more for all of the reasons that Cookum just described. Like they are doing phenomenally well. They seem to have like a very keen like intuition as to like where their audience is and where they need to be spending their time. Granted, it's a team of people doing that. And on my end, it is mostly me. I do have a team, but I have like an editor who helps with like a YouTube video and now 3 TikToks each week. And then I have a graphic designer who like makes a thumbnail for the YouTube video. I could ask for more, but like I take a lot on myself currently. I think if I could model myself after somebody, I would love to be doing as well as John, but his content's also a little bit different from mine because it's not commercial, but he does do more of the whole like making recommendations, doing like review and analysis and stuff like that. But he's very good at staying on brand. I think that's also one of his strengths. But anyway, that's enough about John. Thank you guys for being here. I do appreciate it. Thank you for tuning in, sticking around, showing up. Normally my next live stream would be Sunday, 7 p.m. EST, but I'm not playing D&D this Sunday, and I skipped the live stream last night out of necessity. So there may be a filler stream sometime during this weekend. Let me know what you guys want to see. If you want to see me hop back on New World or play Destiny 2 or Overwatch, or hop back behind my bar and sling out some drinks. But thanks again for being here. I do appreciate it, and hopefully I see you all in the next live stream. Until then, take care of yourselves.